Clocks by Christopher, a proud sponsor of Diehard Racing League, located at 222 Turnpike Street, Southeaston, Massachusetts, 02375. Restoration and repair of all clocks, buying and selling antique and modern clocks. Authorized Howard Miller Clock Dealer, Howard Miller, Ridgeway, and Ethan Allen Authorized Service Center. We ship all over the country. As for shipping quotes, low overhead means low prices. We give the personal service the big stores can't. Sales 508-944-9645. Service 508-944-9273. Call now. It's clocksbychristopher.com.
All right, everybody, welcome back one more time here with Diehard Racing League's Clocks by Christopher Cup Series. We just watched the 70 of a new driver to us, Walter Felt, hitting the wall. So far, we got Adam Matz up on the top. I'm here with Wingy. What's up there, brother?
Hey, mate, how you doing?
Doing all right, man. We just had some company and some good dinner, some good laughs. Now getting ready to. I had a little bit of wine, very, very little bit, but I'm a lightweight dude. I was ripped for a little while. I had to eat to get myself back down. I only had, like, honestly, a shot.
You're probably like I would be if I was ever drinking.
Yeah,
like a single sip and you're done.
That's it. I'm for real. They think it's funny, but it's true, you know. That's all right. I don't care. I don't mind, you know. Makes you appreciate it more.
Exactly.
Watching.
Drinking bottles to try and get drunk. You just drink a sip and get drunk.
I can save a lot of money, right? Cheap date. Watching Seth Schultz come out, get ready to take his lap. So far, Robert Barris, man, back up on top again. I think he's alien or something, man, on the track.
Not of this world. But we'll see what Seth's got. Had a bit of a chat with Seth before about how the track's feeling, and yeah, we'll have to see how this race goes for sure.
Yeah, from what I'm hearing, it's pretty tight, yeah.
Oh yeah, and the funny thing about it is, like, the track is already really warm, which is normally when it gets looser. It's going to get even tighter during this race, which is going to be crazy.
Yeah, hold on, let me pull the weather up. Yeah, 111 degrees right now in qualify. Probably be about the same when we start the race, so. And then if it, oh man, that's really going to get tight.
Yeah, and it's already 2 p.m. and this race usually goes about 2 hours, so it's going to go past the hottest part of the day, then go back down by the end. So this could get like really, really cool really quickly, and suddenly these cars will get even tighter and slam into the outside wall.
Yeah, we got a couple of new cameras here. It's the first time I've been to Indy. They got a couple different cameras here, so I'll try to stay on top of them. They got a turn 4 exit, a turn 1 wall, a turn 1 curb, and a backstretch, a pit exit and a pit entry. So if I can remember what turns I'm at, I can get to the right camera. So you might see a couple times where there'll be a blank or something, you know.
Yeah.
So where is Schultz going to be?
4th place so far.
Wow. What's going on? We're getting ready. What's up, Judy?
Hey.
Man, I got to really pay attention to these turns so we can figure out where we're at for these cameras. Let's see, Josh Stewart, where is he going to come in here? It's pretty quick, so let's see what he comes up with. Kind of losing my voice a little bit.
Yeah, no, yeah. And Seth's doing his last qualifying lap as well. He should be coming around now in turn 4. So if he does better, nope, he's going to pits, no mind.
Yeah, he's in 5th. Stewart goes up to 4th. Look at Hollyfield now.
Oh, Hollyfield's been getting 4th and 5ths way too often. They're talking to me like, you have to get at the podium sooner or later, bro.
It's tough, man. There's a lot of fast guys here.
Yeah, the thing is, Hollyfield's been getting better and better. Can you remember when he was getting like 10th to 15th, eh?
Yeah.
Now here he is getting top 5s constantly.
Yeah, even when I raced with him on Wednesday nights, man, he's very competitive. I think he got 2nd place at Bristol.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got 16th at the moment. That's his first lap. Got Corey Brown also out doing a lap. Wait, Corey Brown. That sounds new. I wonder if he's related to James.
Yeah, the 51. Yeah, a couple different names here. All right, we're going to go to the anthem, and then we'll be back, hopefully, with the finish of qualifying the grid here. So sit tight, everybody. We'll be right back.
We are in the land of the free because of the brave. And so we ask by your grace that you would bring them home soon and safe. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen.
All right, we're just finishing up qualifying. Looks like right now Robert Barris is going to hold on to that top spot. I don't see anybody taking that spot from him at the moment. Adam Matt's 2nd, so we'll see how this goes here. Got about 10 seconds left, just about. A couple guys did not take time.
A couple of guys, is about 8 of them, I'd say.
Yeah, because we had 18 take it and the rest didn't. So it's not about where you start. It's staying alive and being there at the end, really, man. And this is a big track. We get any cautions here, dude, we'll be eating lunch and everything else. You know what I mean? We like doing lunch, doing our taxes and everything else, bro.
I'm eating mine already.
Yeah, I just ate some nice fried chicken, bro.
Oh, that made me jealous.
All right, let me run over the starting grid here. We'll get this going here tonight. Should be a good race so far. We got Robert Barris in the number 75 taking another pole here, so congratulations, Robert, on that. Adam Matz in the number 59, 2nd tonight starting. Very good for Adam. 3rd, we got Brad Speidel. Josh Stewart is in 4th. 5th is Seth Schultz. Jeff Yenish is going to start 6th. 7th is Jeff Hollingsworth. Bill Alt, look at him, man, starting 8th. 9th, Steve Yenish. 10th is going to be Mark Jenkins.
Then we got Patrick Dessoni in 11th and Jason Mullis in 12th. Jose Tellez 13th, Todd Gray 14th, Ron Holyfield 15th, David Camara 16th, Walter Phelps 17th, and then Corey Brown with the final qualifying time at 18th. Then we have James Brown. Then we have Mike Majors 20th, Major, not Majors, we always do that.
Yeah.
Matt Wagner 21st, Art Peck 22nd, Cody Franklin 23rd, Sean Stevens 24th, Adam Nowinski 25th, Rusty Farrell 26th, and Kenneth Saget 27th.
Awesome. Should be a pretty good race here. Let's take a quick look at the weather starting. Still 111 degrees, so about the same as what we had in Qualify. This is the Clocks by Christopher Cup series here at Diehard Racing League. Quick note, there will be a race. The next race will be in the FLATFOOT series, and that will be at Daytona, I believe, on September. I thought I wrote it down. September 8th, I believe. I'll double check it while the race is going on and put it on, but it should be pretty good. FLATFOOT series has been really exciting, and then I'll tell you what, these last couple of races, dude, the finishes have been like edge of the seat finishes.
Super close. Yeah, exactly. I've had like 2 or 3 like wrecked finishes, which is just amazing. Like, so it was like you always see on TV, you know, but look at these guys actually pulling it off.
Yeah, they've been really. I see. Is that the 35 still sitting in the pits?
Let me go have a look-see.
Yeah, I wonder if he's electing to start from the pits or maybe going to the back.
That's interesting. I don't know why he's starting in the pits. Maybe he made a mistake.
Or he could be having some issues.
Maybe. I'm kind of confused why he did that. Since he popped up there so quickly, I'm assuming that that was by choice. Which is an interesting thought, that he wants to be there. We'll have to see how he goes.
Yeah, and I can't imagine being too many cautions here tonight. I mean, I expect 2 or 3, maybe.
There's going to be a lot of hitting the outside wall for sure. And I'm expecting passing is going to be pain. The high line just doesn't really work, and everyone's going to want to try and hold that low line. So I don't see passing is going to be an easy thing here at all.
Yeah, a lot of guys are going to use that curb down on the bottom to try to get those cars to turn.
Yeah, it's a little thing I was told. If you get your left wheel onto that curb, it will actually help you rotate the car. So we'll have to see how many people actually do that. Also, it's about 30 laps on fuel, so we're going to need at least 2 stops. I don't see anyone really stretching it out to 35 laps. I mean, you have to really stretch it for that. And this track's a bit too long, I think.
Yeah, we got 70 laps here tonight.
About 31 laps of fuel, so I don't think that will work.
These cars should be going in.
Yep, there he goes. And we're waiting for the green.
Barris on the inside on this one. Adam Matz on the outside in 2nd place.
There's the green, up they go.
Get this to cycle through. There we go. Looking pretty good so far.
Yeah, Barris has already cleared Matz entirely.
See if Barris can keep the car together here. Here we come down the back stretch. This nigga's raw.
Against the Spider, then almost making an attack. Actually, he's making a bit of an attack on Barris. Look at that run.
Who's that? Spider? Yeah.
Adam Matz on the outside.
Oh yeah.
Went from being behind him to alongside him again. He's actually managing to hold on pretty well here. I thought he was going to lose out straight away, but he's actually managing to hold out against Barris. They get a nice draft run again. Barris, you can see, kind of defending the inside.
Oh look now, Matz again.
Yeah, he's going to keep trying the outside, but Barris is defending that inside, so Matz has to try and push it around on the outside. And it's, from what I've heard, it's not really going to work. And you can see he's trying, he's managing to hold on somewhat, but then it comes to turn 2 and 4, and Barris just drives away.
Looks like the rest of the field's doing pretty good. We're starting to get single filed out here a little bit, so let's kind of jump around just a little.
Bill Alt trying the inside of Todd Cray now. Cray's giving him the inside, but looks of it. So yeah, Bill Alt will get past Cray. Might try the crossover. Nope. No, so Taylor's now on the inside of Cray as well.
Cray might be electing
like
to.
on the outside, you're in trouble.
Yeah, or he might be electing to go back a little bit and let this run out some.
Look at Hollerfield. Here he goes to the inside of Hostway.
Hollerfield's been having a pretty good season so far, man. It's changed for him. He's definitely getting some good finishes here. Hopefully he can back it up again here tonight. Look at that crowd, man. He is right there with Tellez, Camara, Corey Brown, Walter Felt. And Nowinski is not on track.
No, he's not.
Mullis is on track now.
He is indeed. Yeah, I checked him. He just had a pit stop for some reason. That was probably intentional. He's still got a good gap, like a very big gap between him and Ferrer, so he's not really a threat of being caught. It looks like the draft isn't really doing that much of this track at the moment. Oh, and here comes Bill on the inside of Patrick Fassonia. Fassonia with the win last week.
Yeah, he was the winner of the FLATFOOT Series, correct?
Yeah, exactly. He was loving that.
Yeah, the matter of fact, since you reminded me of that, let's see. The last winner here in the Cup Series was James Brown at Michigan. So he had himself a real good run that night.
Oh yeah. They got Todd Cray in the rear of Dasoni. He's probably going to go for a run here. He's getting a really good run off. Whoop, nope, he had to back off there. We also saw Josue Tellez passing Ron Holofield behind them as well, so Josue's moving up into 13th. Whoop, and we also have Mark Jenkins, the inside of Steve Yanich. He's going to get that one really quick. Nothing Yanich can really do there.
I didn't see him in my list. Oh, there we go. Okay, never mind. Down him.
Yeah, we'll see if Yanich will fight back here, though. He got close, but we'll see if he can come close again. Never mind, look behind him. Bill Alt is coming like a rocket ship.
Bill Alt in the 196.
He's going to try and steal the inside, too, so yeah. He's going to go for it right now. And honestly, he's probably got a good chance of passing Yanich here. As long as he can keep alongside into this, I think that's turn 4. Or turn 2, one of the two. That's 4. Yay!
Yeah, I gotta try to remember which turns are which, man, so I can try and stay on top of these cameras here.
Nice little 3-car fight going on further back. Art Peck, Sean Stevens, and Walter Felt. Be a nice little fight back there. And Dasoni on the outside of Josue. Wow, he actually looks like he's gonna make it work too.
He's got to run off, see if he can keep it.
Yeah, he's going to get the runoff here. I think actually Patrick will manage to take his position back on the outside.
He is got a little bit further back in that red car. That is that Art Peck in the red one? Yes, sir. Art Peck 19 right now.
Oh, look at this pack. Oh, Holofield got a bit of a nudge on the corner by David Camara. Camara's also being pushed by, well, that pack got really condensed. There was like 6 or 7 cars that came together, and as you can see, they're all spread out quite quickly.
Yeah, meanwhile, Barris has a 3/10 lead over Adam Matz.
I think Adams realized there's no point fight, and we have a caution.
Ooh.
Well, it looks like it was Walter Felt.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, it went too hot into, I think that's turn 3.
Oh, that car is destroyed.
Yeah, I think that car is done.
Go back and take a look and see what happened. Oh man, that car is destroyed.
That wasn't turn 3, my apologies, that was turn 1.
Here he comes into 1. See him drifting up into the wall. Oh, and then hard into the rail. Wow.
That's what I heard, like the aero push when you get behind another car is quite brutal. And you can see there, he was doing alright. He was probably going a bit too hot, but he could have saved it. Then all of a sudden he gets behind that 36 and it just goes straight up. No matter how much turning he does, it just went straight to the wall, nothing he could do. I think even the other car went to the wall too, actually. Yeah, Arpec scraped the wall as well, but that just sent Walter straight into it with nothing he can do.
Yeah, you can see Walter Felt already had some right front damage. Because we're inside the car now. Oh, hard hit to the wall. Yeah, he already had a little bit of right front damage, so that obviously didn't help any.
Yeah, right front damage, disturbed aero, car's very tight. Yeah, just the absolute worst position for him.
All right, so let's see. We have how many laps here so far? 8 laps. Do we have takers? I say
think
yeah.
Absolutely everybody's going in for 4 tires.
Yeah.
If someone's going in for right, it might be someone back like 15th or worse. Because 8 laps on the what I've been told is the left front tires also get eaten up hard. So I don't see right sides only being a really common strategy after 8 laps, but we might see someone give it a try.
And we've seen it work where some guys have come in and was able to get some track position. We've seen some guys get some track position but then lose it right away too. So curious to see how this is going to go.
Might have a look for sure.
Look at some of these pit stop times here. See who's going to have their crews on hold. Looks like so far everybody's having a pretty decent stop. I didn't see anybody sliding through. Somebody's coming out already.
I don't think they stopped.
Yeah, that was was that the 2? Yeah,
Looks like
Mike
everyone
Major,
took 4.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, everyone took 4 tires. And actually, Josh Stewart gets out ahead of Adam Matz. And Mike Major just drove through.
Yeah, I was going to say, I wonder if Major is going to try to just stay out to get the lap led, or maybe he's figuring he's going to run a stint here on these old tires. Well, I don't know. It's confusing because it's only showing him with 1 lap on his tires, so that don't make no sense, but it's not showing him
He
pitting.
just drove to the pits. The whole thing got
Take a quick look
He
at the
was in
web.
16th before, so we'll see where he pops at now.
Oh, it got hotter on the track.
Did we really? Oh dear.
Yeah, we're up to 112 right now.
Yeah, I expect it's going to get hotter for the next like half an hour in game time. But after that, I think it will start to drop again out near the end of the race.
I was curious to see if Mike Major is going to come in. He technically isn't scored for leading his lap yet, so yeah, he's going to. Maybe he drove through his pits. Maybe it was an accident or something, missed his pit stall. Because I don't think he's going to get to the line before Barris, so he's not going to get that. No. That bites if that was his intention, because that's not going to happen now. Nice looking cars out there, man.
Oh yeah. And also Corey Brown goes back into the pits as well, so he's probably going to get a fresh set of tyres again.
Fresh set of tires and maybe get some fuel here too. Couple more laps on that car. Oh, never mind. Well, he's still got plenty of time.
Oh, and James Brown goes in as well. My
Ooh.
father like son.
Might have a little plan going on.
I don't know how much teamwork's going to really work on this track at the moment. It's not really a drafting track. I mean, maybe get a bit of speed in the front in the straights, but you still have to get past the guys in the corners. So
Yeah, and as you see too, when you're right behind somebody going through the turns, and with this package, it doesn't look like it's very stable.
well, I think the problem is it's way too stable, straight to the outside wall.
Yeah. I see there, I don't know if you saw the post or not, but the Toyota Supra, the new Ford Mustang, and Camaro for the Xfinity Series is going to be out on this next season build.
Yeah, I saw that. One of them looks really, really cool. I don't know which one it is. It's the one. If you see the picture of it, it's the one on the right-hand side, like the indented bonnet, I guess you can call it.
Yeah.
That one looks pretty badass. I'm definitely gonna buy that one.
I don't know about the Mustang though.
I don't know.
I just bought the Mustang, the last one. I don't know if I like what they consider time frame. Am I going to get credit for it if I upgrade it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's iRacing. Probably not.
All right, guys, we're getting ready now. Waiting for pace car to go back in. We're going to go back green again. Robert Barris, your leader, on the inside with Josh Stewart now on the outside. See if Stewart is able to make that pass that Matz was trying, and we're green.
Barris is gone. It's already gotten clear of Stewart. But Stewart got a pretty good run too. He's actually clear of Speidel and Matz rather cleanly.
And side by side, you got Hollingsworth and Schultz. How come Hollingsworth, he wasn't 197 before, was he?
I don't know. I'm guessing that's because he's still new to the league, I guess. I'm not quite sure. But Bill Alt's got a 196 as well, so. We have to see if Stewart has anything for Barris or if it's going to be Matz versus Stewart instead. Oh, look at Stewart. He's already got a ride. Barris is already defending low.
Oh, look at Matt's going to duck it to the inside.
Yeah. I was sitting there going, Matt's going to try and make it like a sneaky pretty wide here, but no, he's just taking his line.
And look at behind them.
I think what Matt's going to have to do is he's going to have to push Stewart front ahead of Barris. It's the only way to get past the guy.
You got Jeff Yenich in the 89 and Bill Alt in the 196 side by side. And then right behind him, Holyfield in 9th. So Holyfield made a couple of positions up.
Barris was going on a bit of a slide there too. He managed to hit the curb well enough that the rear end actually stepped out.
Really?
Yeah. But it was actually, didn't lose him any time. I think he actually gained time from doing that. Also got Bill Alt alongside Jeff Yenich. And we also have Holyfield still alongside Camara.
And we still have 25 on the lead lap. You got Matt Wagner by himself here in the 20. Right up in front of him, you got James Brown and then Corey Brown. This is what Corey Brown's running in that 59.
Another interesting thing as well is that Jason Mullis, who started in the pits, is already in 14th position. He's already halfway through the field.
Look here, where are you?
That is
Yeah.
a massive
It's all, man, consistency. You just got to stay with it, you know, and he'll be all right. It looks like Barris is starting to put a little bit of distance between him and Stewart, but Matt's is still pretty close to Stewart. But then you go back to Speidel, Schultz, and Hollingsworth, and they got those three separated. So we got 3 up front, 3 right behind, and then we have it looks like a 5 o'clock traffic jam behind them, but all single file. Oh, Hollingsworth just disappeared. He came back.
Barris got it nailed down. Like, I'm watching him for a lap there, and every single time he's just getting it perfectly on that curb, getting it to rotate.
Let's run with him. Let's take a lap with Robert Barris.
See, he gets it up on the curb for a moment, and then off it goes.
Let's see what kind of top speeds he's hitting down this back stretch here. .183. Let's go back to Stewart. We'll ride with Stewart here.
While you're doing that, a few fights are starting to maybe brew up. We've got Schultz and Hollingsworth getting a little close together again. We still have that massive traffic jam behind Camara. Holyfield now got Todd Cray going past him. Rusty Farrell's hanging on behind Cray. Then you got Mullis and Sean Stevens having a little bit of a fight as well. Whoa, and a massive dive from Rusty to get past Holyfield.
Yeah, I just caught that in the corner of my eye.
Yeah, like well done to Rusty there. That was perfectly done. You can see, I don't know if you're watching Rusty there, you see how he got his wheels on the curb on the inside and it stepped the rear end out. Which, considering these trucks are apparently very tight, that is a definite gain. If a little bit hair raising.
And look at Holyfield right back to his back bumper.
I don't think Holyfield's going to let that one stand at all.
Look at Mullis. Mullis making some headway here, man. He's slowly closing in on Sean Stevens. And even go back right here, Tellez. Tellez all over the back of DAYTONA. Trying to push him.
Got Cray going past Camara.
Yeah, he'll complete that pass. Got to put Todd Cray up to 9th, Camara to 10th. Somebody's blinking back there really bad.
Yeah. But you were just saying about DAYTONA and Tellez. They've had a bunch of fights in this race so far. Looks like DAYTONA's currently got the win of it.
And Tellez was almost by him at one point. Back up towards the front. Let's see where we're at here.
Yeah, the Barris has just been pulling away from Stewart. Just nothing Stewart can do, it looks like. Oh, Sway's getting close to DAYTONA again. Decides to back off. Then you got Steve Yench now behind Josue.
And look at Barris, man. He's checking out.
And he's got it hooked up.
Steve
I think
Yanis.
keep an eye on Yench here. I think Yench might try it inside on Josue.
Josue looked like he was getting ready to go inside on the song here. Oh, Yanis got some front end damage, dude. You see it? He's got some serious front end damage. Let me jump in Teller's car and look back. Yeah, look at that nose.
Yeah, that's pretty bad damage. I wonder where that came from. Say, he's got front end damage and Josue has a bit of rear damage, though nowhere near as much.
I wonder if they made contact. Let me see if the camera still works on the front.
Well, Patrick Tony had a very bad corner there. We might see Josue's got it right. Patrick got right behind Sean Stevens and Jason Mock. Couldn't go anywhere with it.
Looking at Stewart, a little bit faster that time than Barris, but still got a little bit of a distance between them. He managed to close it up some and just lost a ton.
Look at Yench now on the inside of Josue. Even with that damaged front, he's got a really good car. Using the trucks, too. And Mike Major as well might have a run on Josue. But Josue, once again, is going to dive to the inside. And Mike is going to push him alongside. Go for it, man. You can do it.
He's got a good run. Yeah, I'm surprised with that nose damage that he's able to keep up. It actually looks like he's doing pretty good. Yeah, he Walterfeld hit that inside wall massively hard, man.
Yeah. As you said, you know, his return back ended up a bit horrible, but it happens to all of us. Oh, look at Rusty Farrell now, going alongside Bill Alt for 9th position. Had a really, really good run. Rusty's having a good race today, actually. He started 25th, he's now in 9th.
Wow, he's really moving up. But he'll get that spot. Yeah, I haven't been to this track yet with this new package.
I haven't been to this track.
It's a fun track, man. Cautions aren't fun, but it's definitely... Oh!
Oh, and he does save it, and no caution.
Let's see. Hang on. Back him up a
He does
minute.
save it, no caution. Looks like you got a tap from Mike Major. Feel that, just got too close. Yeah, it was a tap.
Yeah, a little bit of a contact. Not a whole lot, just a little.
That's all it takes. Good save.
Yeah, good save, man. Able to keep it pointed the right way and off of that inside wall, so that's a plus. He'll be glad. He's definitely going to need a pit stop and get some new tires on that thing.
Oh yeah, and repair some of that damage. There's actually a few cars around with barrel damage. We've got a big dent in the rear of Mark Jenkins. Pretty good dent back there. As well as some front right damage and a little bit of front left. Looks like Mike Major's car is clean.
Oh yeah, Jimmy's got some serious right front damage.
Of course, Architect's running a food paint because of course he is. Yennis with that massive dent in the front. I don't know where that came from. He's now trying to go alongside Patrick Cassoni. How is that car doing so well with that much damage? Has he actually bumped himself into like the perfect aerodynamic package?
Yeah.
It's just like suddenly my front end is now moving all the air where it needs to be.
Moving it away.
Pass Patrick as well.
And look up front. Look over here with Holyfield in Alt and Mullis.
Oh yeah, big 4-car fight going on here.
And they are really fighting it out. Was that Bill Alt, Ron Holyfield, Mullis, and is that Sean Stevens?
Well, Stevens is behind, but by quite some distance. Oh, here comes Mullis now, passing Bill Alt on the inside.
No, that was David Camara. That's who I was looking at. Never mind.
Very proud.
Too many similar color cars out here for me.
I'll say the gap between Barris and Stewart does seem to be coming down a little bit.
Yeah, it went up. He had him a lot closer.
Yeah, but the last 2 laps he has drawn some of it back, so we might have to see if Stewart can make a run later on.
And wasn't it Barris said, I can't remember, I think it might have been Barris that said he has a hard time saving tires.
I don't know if that was Barris, because he seems to do it very well. But it might have been, yeah. Sean Steemer's now trying to pass Bill Alt. He's got the inside line.
Ooh.
Ah, but no run, look at that. Bill Alt's just going to drive away a little bit. We'll see if Steven's going to be alongside for the next 2 corners. If he is, he's probably got it. Yeah, yep, he's going to have this, I think.
Really short shot, then one more turn.
Oh, and look who's arrived. Steve Yenich with that just mangled up car. Managing to push up
Yeah,
now on the inside of Bill Alt. Like, I don't know what's going on with that car. There's something magical going on there.
There's some damage on that thing for real. I wish I knew where it came from.
Yeah, he's going to pit for tires, and he's going to get like a slight bit of repairs done, and it's going to break the car.
Yeah, the car's going to slow down.
Yeah, because that car is working way too good. Look at DeSony. DeSony's pretty close too. And look at Yenich. Look at that run he got. My God.
Yeah, he must be like really pulling the air off of. That was Alt in front of him at the moment.
Yeah, he had a really, really, really good exit to that corner. Just managed to essentially just slingshot it down the straight.
Yeah, look at he's going to take that spot. That's
Yeah,
good.
he takes it cleanly too. I'll keep an eye on him the exit turn too, because that's where I saw him get that massive run. See if he can do it again.
I'm going to take a look at something here, but I'm get back here from Stevens real quick.
Well, so yeah, it's just definitely pushing. Like, we saw him get really close to the outside wall in the exit of 1.
Yeah, I've seen
So
a couple
he is pushing
guys.
the thing hard.
Yeah, a couple guys been getting up there really close to the wall, and you can see that little wiggle, like almost. We go up here a minute to Stewart. It looks like Robert Barrett, Josh Stewart, Adam Matz really have separated from the rest of the group at the moment. Brad Spider is the next car back a little bit, but these three managed to stay together and kind of separate from them. They've been single file for a while now, so definitely helping them out.
Holyfield and Camara. Oh my God! Oh no, Camara's been touched by Holyfield. He managed to hold on to it. Oh, he's still sliding a bit. He's still sliding a bit, and he holds off the outside wall and off of Mullis. You need to go back and watch them on the front stretch, just and see how that one came up, because that one was interesting.
All right, I'm watching right now. Holyfield to the inside. Oh yeah, look at the back. I don't even think they made contact.
Yeah, but further down the straight, Camara was like weaving all over the road.
Oh, there was some net code there. Check that out. Hold on.
Yeah.
Watch the 72 car on the outside. See right there, net code, and then the fender crushes in. They never made contact.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they wouldn't have, but they didn't make contact there. And man, all of a sudden that fender just crushed in.
Oh yeah, you should have seen Camara down that front stretch as well. The entire length of it, he was weaving all over the road. I don't think it was blocking, but it was very confusing.
So right now, Holyfield and their number 1 is sitting in 10th. Look and see, do we have anybody close here?
Dude, Armstead and Mike Major,
Where are they at? Let's see.
17th and 18th, and ahead of them was Bill Alt. Bill Alt started in 8th, and he's fallen back 8 positions, sorry.
Yeah, he's been up and down. We've watched him. He's been all over a little bit.
Look at Mike Major up there. It looks like Major's trying to push him. And it's getting interesting. But obviously, this isn't a flat out track.
Right behind him, Corey Brown. Let's run through real quick here. We got 25 still in the lead lap. We got Kenneth Sager back here in the 94. Jose Tellez in the 24 in 24th. Then we got Mark Jenkins in 23rd. Then we go to James Brown in 22nd. Cody Franklin in 21st. Matt Wagner in the number 20 and 20. Corey Brown in 19th in at number 51. It's got a pretty nice looking paint job on there. Mike Major in 18th. Art Peck 17th. And go up to Bill Alt leading that little pack right there in 16th. Then we got the Songwer kind of by himself. Steve Yenich in 14th. Oh, Yenich close to the wall. And we got Sean Stevens in 13th. David Cameron at 72 in 12th. Jason Mullis on a really good run right now, up in 11th. Ron Hollyfield in 10th. Then we go a little bit of ways up to the 25 of Rusty Farrell by himself in 9th.
He's had a great run.
Yeah, Steve Yenich in 8th. Seth Schultz being really quiet here.
It's Jeff Yenich.
Oh, did I say Steve? Sorry,
You
Jeff
said
Yenich.
Steve, yeah. Sorry.
I was like, Jeff Yenich, I'm looking for him. Like, yeah, I'm looking at him, bro. But look at Schultz. Schultz being pretty quiet here tonight so far, sitting back here in 7th. Todd Craig also.
Craig and Brad Spartle. Craig gained half a second on Spartle last lap.
Yeah, he's a 52.2. I mean, a 54.2 for Todd Craig, 54.6 for Spyro.
Almost half a second again.
Now, I wonder if, it might be too early still, but I wonder if anybody's saving fuel to try to stretch this thing out. I don't know if I would just yet.
They got about 8 laps left before they need to do that. But that being said, they might as well go all the way to the end of their fuel mileage, then get a full tank and go again. That will be all the way to the end of the
There
race.
goes Craig to the inside.
Oh yeah. They expect pit stops from anywhere from lap 37 to maybe lap 40 if they really stretched it. Oh, look at Craig. Oh!
Yeah, looked like,
Oh, yeah, hold on to that.
looked like Spyro let him go.
Yeah. I mean, Spark could have counterattacked there, but that's still between like turns 3 and 4. Making a pass between the 2 corners is not really viable. Which is one thing weird about this track is like normally you can kind of counterattack on the next straight, but here you can get past in 1 and you can't fight back on 2.
Yeah, you can't.
You have to wait for the straight.
Yep.
It just gives up your run.
He's watching the 22 gets awful close to the wall. He's like really riding close to the wall.
That's still it for you though, Mr. Aggression himself. He'll just push and push and push and push and push and push and use everything.
Let's see, watch. Down low. Yeah, he coming in, right? Pretty close to the outside wall. He's using up all the track like he should be, so that's pretty good.
One thing he's not doing, I'm noticing that there, he's not going down to that curb to get extra rotation. He's using like a higher line and getting close to the outside wall. I don't know what difference that will be compared to what Barris is doing, which is going a little bit lower. You see, Barris will go down and use that curve. Whereas Stewart will stay a little higher up and get a more straight run. But I think Barris's one is definitely working a little bit better for him. Meanwhile, further back, Steve Yenich is getting closer to David Camara, sorry. He's almost within striking distance. And ahead of them, looks like Mullis got past Ron Holyfield.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it looks like Mullis got past Holyfield because Mullis now up in 10th, Holyfield back to 11th. That's been pretty quick.
Craig's just driving away from Spiral now.
We're coming
But
to...
Schultz said he's closing on Spiral as well.
Is he? Yeah, you know, Spider may be electing to slow down.
Could be.
Let's take a look at Robert Barris. He's been out front, 32 laps led. We are coming now to lap 34. Car's looking pretty good. The car's looking clean.
As I mentioned that Mike Major and Art Peck are still working together. I mean, I say that Mike Major just drives past him like a rocket ship.
And here comes a 51 now of Corey Brown.
Yeah, Art Peck will get a bit of draft from Mike, but I think Corey's going to win this engagement.
What does it say, Torco Chicken?
Yeah, it does. It's making me hungry and I don't like it.
I have to ask him what that, who is Local Chicken? Is it someone local?
Yeah. You can see Bearish now 1.5 seconds ahead of Stewart. He's just pulling away.
Yeah.
Looks like compared to Stewart's, like Stewart's running a bit higher, and it looks like he is not helping him. As Barris is getting the rotation through the corners, and he's just flying away.
And Stu could be thinking tires too, you know, maybe going a little bit wider, saving a little bit more rubber. Maybe I don't know, he's got something going with it.
I think at this point you have to say that that's not really working for him because Barris is going to have, you know, about the same tires as him when they both pit and get full freshes anyway. I think at this point you just have to burn those tires up. It doesn't matter.
How many laps of fuel did you say you think we're in a run?
About 31 to 32 for pushing.
So we got 25, almost 26 laps now.
Yeah, after about lap 37, we're going to see pit stops because that's when they can stretch it out to the end. So they might pit a little earlier, fill the tank up a little earlier, and then run from that.
And look at from kind of the song you're back. That is.
Seth Schultz is now right behind Brad Speidel.
Oh, is he?
Managed to catch up. And Jeff Yannich is closing in as well. The three-car fight is getting really close here.
It looks pretty tight there. We got a Ford, and a Toyota. Looking with Seth Schultz here.
Well, Brad had a bit of a wiggle there. He's lost some pace in that front stretch. See Seth closing in rather quickly. See if Seth set up for the next corner. He set up on the exit at 2.
So far, it looks pretty interesting. Package seems to be pretty decent here. Obviously, you see guys are able to get away from each other, not just stuck together. Take a look at the temperature. Are we going up or down? Oh, we went up to 113, so we're up 2 degrees from the start.
Yeah, it eked up a little bit, but it hasn't moved beyond that. It's been stuck at 113 for like the last 10 to 15 laps. So it might start coming down now as we are reaching about 3 p.m. Actually, no, it'll probably get a bit warmer still, sorry. Now, Seth gets close to Brad Speidel every straight, but then on the corners, he loses out every time. Something Brad's doing in the exits of 2 and 4 that is just not working for Seth.
Could be taking the air off of the nose on Seth and losing that turn.
Now I say that, look at that. It looks like Brad's just going in a bit tight on entry. Wow. So Seth did a 54.5, Brad Speidel 54.4, Jeff Yannich 54.8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rusty Farrell behind them 54.1.
Wow.
He is half a second faster than most of them. And you can see him, he's closing in.
Yeah, he is closing in.
Really gonna dial it into that.
And meanwhile, look at Barrett's 1.8 ahead. Coming to lap 29 on these tires and fuel.
Yeah, it's about now where they can pit for fuel, make it to the end.
And look at the song here now with Alt again. They were side by side. Here comes.
I missed it. Josue Tellers went to the pits.
Yeah. A couple guys went in. It looks like Corey Brown has a second pit. Art Peck has a second pit. Cody Franklin and Tellez. We had a couple of guys sneak in a little bit early. Ooh, look at. Who's that right behind Tellez? No, that's not Bill Alt. That's Matt Wagner? Yeah, Matt Wagner.
We're going to the pits now.
You're going to see some green flag pit stops here. Also, here comes Matt Wagner coming into the pits.
Look at this big brawl. Sonia, Alt, Mike Major, Josue Tellez, Corey Brown. Five-car battle there.
3 of them on the outside. Look at that go by.
Keeping an eye on Barris and Stewart, see which one of them pit first. Who goes for the undercut and tyres?
You know, the time for Camaro right now, Aaron Wagner in the pits. Camaro 14.4. Wagner with a 14.6. Yeah, it looks like Robert Barris and Josh Stewart have really separated now. Adam Matz fell back just a little bit. He might slowly be falling into the hand of Hollingsworth back here.
Yep, Patrick DeSonia and Short Stevens going into their pits.
Yeah, I'm starting to see it.
Mark Jenkins as well. So everyone's starting to filter in.
Yeah, Barris, I think he's still not still yet.
If I was Stewart, even if Barris doesn't pit, I'm going in right now.
Oh, here comes Barris.
Yeah, Barris is going in, Stewart is staying out.
Mark Jenkins just left. Mark Jenkins is in.
Looks like Jeff Yennett's going into the pits as well. Seriously, where these guys poke out at the end. Especially Stewart and Barris are going to be a very interesting one.
We've got our first lead change right here. Josh Stewart going to get out here and lead a lap or two. He'll be coming to lap 33 on those tires, so I don't know if he'll come in just yet. He might want to go around another lap or two.
I think he's going to go in now. He's got to. It's going to be fuel that's going to take him out of the tires. Yep, he's slowing down.
Yep, here he comes.
Yeah, his tires could have kept going maybe, but his fuel could not. And Adam Matz is going to stay out for a lap led as well.
We got some guys coming in. I'm watching the pit entry here, and I'm seeing a lot of guys turning off and in.
Yep, Hollingsworth, Cray, Rusty Farrell, Mullis, Hollerfield, Bill Alt as well. James Brown's coming in as well. So yeah, pretty much the rest of the field, except perhaps Adam Matz, are all going in.
Adam Matz gets up there to get some laps led.
Yeah, and Stewart just left the pits and going around turn 1 as Barris flies past him. So that gap is going to increase massively. You can actually see that gap getting bigger as Barris drives away.
Matz comes in, Spido comes in, Schultz comes in. Yanish now he's still out, being shown in 4th. Nope, he's going to come in. Let's go back to Mike Major. Major does stay out. He's got 33 laps on there now. Still not scored. The lead is still showing Adam Matz as the leader. See if Mike Major comes around and stays out another lap. Real close. Art Peck's got 34 on his.
Looks like the undercut for Barris and Stewart. That 1 lap difference between Barris and Stewart equals up like 2 or 3 seconds on track. Barris went from like 1.8 to maybe 2 seconds ahead of Stewart to 5 seconds ahead. Yeah, he's almost like getting the straight away from him. That is brutal.
And Major gonna stay out.
Means that hopefully that 1 lap better tire for 1 lap better tires for Josh will help, because that's a big gap to gain.
And a little bit more fuel too.
Yeah.
So Mike Major now leading. So that's good. At least, you know, he stayed out. He's running this thing a little bit longer than these other guys.
He's going in now though.
I got a message here in the chat. It was showing looking for the reviews for you. Nothing wrong with it. Rob is watching the race at the beach. Wow, lucky dude.
I wouldn't want to be in the beach right now here. It's too cold for that.
Yeah, that's
Mike
weird,
goes in.
man. Yeah, here comes Major, so that'll give it back up to Barris once he gets up here. We'll see if Barris can get across the line before Major does.
Yeah, he absolutely will. Bear's just going to town today.
All right, so we cycled
big
back
change.
through.
One big change, Jeff Hollingsworth is now in third place, essentially. Once it's all cleared up, Hollingsworth will be in third.
Yep, there he goes. Just put him in the third.
Where'd Adam Matz go?
He's back in
Seventh,
sixth.
I mean, it says 7, but yeah.
Yeah,
Sixth or
just,
seventh.
it'll bump him up to sixth in a minute.
Yeah. That's a massive drop. He's currently behind Jeff Yenich and Todd Cray, who are currently fighting out in front of him.
And if you look at his pit stop time, I mean, it really wasn't any different. 14.7, 46.7 total. Jeff Yenich had a 47.5 total and a 15.7. So, and they're gonna get by. Is he gonna get by? Yeah, they're gonna get by. So that's gonna put. Oh, never mind. I thought somebody was wrecking. Never mind.
You know, I was saying about Stewart that he was like, he had to catch up to Barris, right? He actually has done really well. He's gained half a second in the last 2 laps, I believe.
Yeah, but that's going to be so hard to make up. He's 3.6 seconds behind, man. That's a lot to make up. Barris really has to make a couple of mistakes or burn them tires to the ground.
Just having a look, I think he also ran the fastest lap of the race too.
Let's see if we got any racing going on back here with this cycle. It kind of put everybody a little bit spread out a little further. You got James Brown and Bill Alt, probably your closest, and I think that's Wagner and Hollyfield maybe up front. In front of them, yeah, Wagner. Right in front of Hollyfield. Wagner's in 11th, Hollyfield in 12th.
Yeah, I just want to point out, like, what for Stewart's pit stop, right? When he came out, he did the fastest lap of the race by a full 10th. Barris's with a 50.7, and what's the word? And Stewart's was a 50.6.
Wow.
So he just did like a massively faster lap than anybody else.
And
But
look,
he still got a pretty good pace.
and look, Hollyfield did get by Wagner, so Hollyfield's going to go in 11th. The Wagner's going to go back to 12th. And Mullis right now in 13th, trying to close in on that and see if he can gain a couple spots. But back here to Steve Yenich and Josue Tellez. Yenich, obviously, couldn't get any of that damage repaired under green, but the car's still doing pretty good, even with that damage on it.
Oh no, Rusty Farrell is. What happened to him?
Yeah, he's down a lap and he's slowed and off pace. I wonder. Doesn't even seem like he's under power, does he?
Don't know what happened.
Let me go back and see if we can see anything with him. Watching for a little bit. I'm not seeing anything though.
He pitted again in lap 44.
Let me jump inside with him and just see if we can hear anything going on with that engine. Oh, he's got some serious right front damage. And I don't see. It's been damaged for a while.
Yeah, he's gone from being like one of the fastest. Like he actually had a really good run going to now he's back in 25th. What happened? Now he's taken a front wall.
Yeah, I
That's a
was
shame.
going to say that right front damage. Maybe the car just slowed down for him too much and he just decided to take it behind the wall.
Yeah, that's an absolute shame because he had a really good run going.
So we have now 23 on the lead lap. Mike Major, your last car on the lead lap, and Barris right behind him. Barris can see him in the window.
I believe Major actually might have unlapped himself. He came out of the pits
Oh,
behind.
did he? All right, all right. I wasn't sure of which way that was going.
Yeah, he was the last car to pit as well, so he's actually a full second faster than Burris, which is crazy.
Take a look here at Mark Jenkins. Started 10th, right now he's sitting 22nd, so going in the wrong direction.
We have to keep an eye out on Adam Matz and Jeff Hollingsworth as well, as Matz is gaining about 2/10 a lap, so we might see a fight between those two as well.
And then even right behind them, Todd Craig. Who's he got right in front of him?
Lap car, Kennesaga.
Okay.
Yeah, Craig's doing the same lap times as Adam Matz, so unless he really pulls the lead out, I don't think he's going to get much closer.
Spido and Jeff.
Brad Spider was behind Jeff Yanich, doing half a second faster last lap.
Yeah, 53. Wow, look at that. 53.7 for Jeff and a 53.2 for Brad.
And it wasn't a one-lap wonder, he done it twice.
And look, he's reeling them in, man. Like he's got the fishing pole, got the hook in there, and he's pulling them in. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, come on, man, you're sharp today.
With that one.
Tampa SUVRentals.com right there, and number 89 and Jeff Dennis, another sponsor here at Diehard Racing League.
Oh no, what happened to Mark Jenkins? Oh wow, what happened to Mark Jenkins? Look at him, the exit of turn 4.
Back up a second. Oh yeah, the back end. Oh wow. Oh, that was a good save, man. He didn't hit nothing. Let's go riding him on that one. Hang on.
By the sounds of it, he somehow grabbed 3rd gear. Maybe even 2nd, because it really kicked out. You can actually hear the high revs. Yeah, he was he was either in 3rd or 2nd gear there. That's what kicked it out.
He did a great job though, hanging on to it, man. That could have been a lot worse because he was going towards that outside wall. You see a lot of guys. Yeah, you see a lot of guys do that, man. They start sliding to go to correct it, and then the tires lock in. And I just saw a video on that too, man. And those tires lock in and just whip you up into the outside wall.
Yeah, they start to bite and just throw you away. It's happened to me so many times.
Look at Mats.
So many times.
You're watching Mats and Hollingworth right here.
He's closing in.
Yeah, he's right there on his back bumper.
Oh, and Holmesworth did not have a good corner there. Yeah, he's going to let him go by. He had a really bad exit. He's like, nope, I'm not going to fight this. So yeah, push Mats up to, I believe that's 3rd position.
Yeah, Adam Mats moving back forward again. He did start 2nd here tonight. So he's definitely got a fast car. Watching Speidel and Jeff Yanich again. Still have the lap car in front of him.
So Corey Brown passing Josue Tellers for 19th. Even back then, they're still fighting it out.
Yeah, every position counts, man. You got to get them points.
Yeah, also a quick check at the weather as well. It has not moved at all. It's still sitting at 113.
It's probably good for them because if it cools off, the car's going to get even more tighter. So
Yeah.
probably better the hotter it stays for turning's sake anyway. Oh, who is that back there? Was that Franklin? Yeah, I think that was Cody Franklin. Watch him coming off of 4. Look at that. Whoa, slides. He managed to get it under control a lot faster, but man, that was close. A little moment for him. Back end just came out.
Turning too much.
Yeah, it really came out of nowhere too. So they did get by the lap car, and now here goes Brad Speidel right to the back of Jeff Yanich. Jeff Yanich is in 6th, Speidel is in 7th. I think Speidel is trying to size him up to see if he can make a move here, and they are closing in on, it's saying Todd Cray. Yeah, all right, Todd Cray's up there. Oh, it's not show. All right, it's showing Hollingsworth and then Crow, but I don't think it caught up yet.
Whoa, it's just me. It would just get really dark. Let's get
Yeah,
cloud.
it got wicked dark all of a sudden. Look at that.
You can see it slowly getting brighter again.
Now what's going on? Hold on, is that Hollingsworth? No, I'm sorry. No, that's why I was getting confused.
Mark Jenkins, yeah.
Yeah, there was a car down there in the bottom. I thought it was Hollingsworth, and I was like, why is Hollingsworth slowing down, but it's still showing him in fourth? Yeah, these guys need different cars here, man. Every car needs to be a different color. I don't want to see no duplicate cars out here. I can't tell the difference who's who.
That means someone has to get assigned the bright pink car.
Oh my goodness, I'll drive it. I don't care.
Yeah, so would I actually.
At least you know where I'm at, man, you know?
Funny thing is, right, my standard paint in all my cars whenever I get them is always bright pink. Every time. It's always been hot pink.
Yeah, didn't you run one during the Charlotte Oval, I think? Charlotte Roval, I mean? Not the Oval, the Roval?
I think we did the Roval. I was doing it in my black and blue one.
All right. For some reason I want to say,
maybe I did.
I remember seeing you in a pink car, I just don't remember where.
Yeah, it might have been when we ran Pocono that one fun race.
That's true, that could be. It's so lost with all these races.
So many circles.
Yep. Cut too many corners, what happens? You start going in circles. I know. Don't quit my day job, right?
Yeah. Adam Matz is slowly gaining on Stewart, but I think it's going to start equalizing here, as it has for Stewart and Barris. Stewart was catching Barris at ridiculous pace. Like, he was like 5 seconds back, he's now 3 seconds. But Barris is gaining again.
Oh, yeah. Barris could be playing with him, too, you know that.
Nah, those tires have equalized that, I think. That one lap extra for Josh. He made as much use of it as he could, but now they're pretty much the same. Old burnt rubber.
Oops, sorry, I'm watching Steve Yenish and Bill Alt. And then right in front of them, you have Mullis on the outside. I'm trying to see who that is on the inside.
James Brown.
Ah. James Brown was the winner at Michigan.
Yeah.
Couple
It's also good
weeks
to
back.
see that Steve is still having a great race here, considering that front end is still just so mangled.
Yeah, that front end, it's amazing that thing is even able to move, honestly.
And he's actually going to get a pass here as well, with Bill Alt going past Jason Mullis. What we've seen a lot of Steve Yenish doing is he has been getting in the draft, people just sitting up behind them, so he might have been trying to avoid the issue by just, you know, hiding that front end as he scrapes the outside wall as well. We'll keep an eye out on Brad Speidel and Jeff Yenish. Speidel is gaining on him. Another tenth and a half that lap. We'll see how much he got this lap. Nothing at all, actually. He is slowly gaining.
Yeah, he was kind of close there for a little bit. Meanwhile, Robert Barris, let's take a look at him, man. And Robert Barris got a bunch of wins here so far in the season. He's started on the pole. He's got 54 laps led. Got himself looking pretty good. He has no pressure right now from Stewart on him, and no immediate pressure anyway. He's got, it'll be 19 laps on each side, so he still's got quite a ways before he would have to pit, and we are coming to 11 to go, so he should be good to make it to the end.
I'm currently being harassed by a dog.
Oh, yeah.
Not now, licking me.
Yeah, he wants to go out, man.
Both of them do.
Who
Got
is
one
that?
like staring at me with puppy dog eyes, the other one is trying her best to lick me. Stop!
I shut the door and left mine out with the rest of the family.
Well, look at Sean Stevens and David Camara. 9th and 10th. Stevens has been catching up to Camara.
Yeah, Stevens in the 126. Man, I got to write a note, dude. I got to fix these numbers. Busy week this week. I forgot all about it.
Shall I remind you next time?
Yeah, if you can. Send me a message so at least it's in front of my face, man. I forgot. My son started track this week, so we did some traveling on Saturday, and you know, obviously getting ready. And then last night we didn't get home till about close to 1 o'clock in the morning. And then up early this morning, man. So I'm ready after this race tonight, man. I'm gonna walk my dogs and I'm going to crash like a blind man driving down a speedway, brother.
I quit your day job.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys stop it! Good God! Ah! Both attacking me.
My brain is so confused. It's like a pine tree in a parking lot.
Okay.
See what happens, man? Lack of sleep.
Apparently a couple of mouthfuls of wine and you're all set to go.
Dude, I only had like a shot and a half of wine. Let's see, I just saw Seth Schultz popping into the picture here. Let me take a look real quick. Sitting in 8th. Take a quick look where he started. He started 5th, so he lost a couple of spots, but I think his car's looking pretty good. Kind of hard to see.
Ride in exit turn 4. Not as bad as the last one.
Who was that?
Mark Jenkins had another ride in the exit turn 4.
Yeah, that car's not really liking him right now. We got James Brown, Steve Yenich, and Bill Alt still 14th, 15th, and 16th. A little bit of separation between the three of them right now. Then I just saw something back here with Art Pack. Who's that? Corey Brown and Jason Mullis. Looks like Mullis is trying to do something here with the 51, try and get a spot to get in. Now look at that, man. 8 laps to go, almost 7 laps to go now.
Yeah, there's some fights still going on all over the field. Mats is still doing a great job. He's still running a bit fast on the guys ahead of him, but I don't think he's going to be able to make it up to Josh Stewart accordingly. As you see Spidling, yeah, it's getting even closer. Another 10th shorter for Spidle now. Now within a 10th behind Jeff Yanich. I will say, I did kind of call it. The temperature has dropped by a single degree.
See, we're starting to go in the opposite direction now.
Yay! I'll call that as me being right, and then just ignore any other facts to the contrary.
That's all. That's all that matters, man.
Spidle's well in the draft now. He actually has a good chance of making this pass. You just need to find the right location and just send it. Lick the stamp, baby.
Yeah, take a look. Take a look back, and yeah, just look, he's right there. I mean, he gets right up.
Really good run out of 1, but he needs to get this good run out of 2, or it's not going to matter.
Look at all that rubber on the front of that car.
Gets a little loose there, loses his pace.
That's frustrating. You put all that work in to get there and just give it up with one mistake.
You see, like, he'll get really good runs in the exit of 1 and 3, but then 2 and 4, he just cannot make it stick. Give it another try here. Nope. See, yeah, it's driving away again. You either got to have enough pace to make the pass on turns 1 or 3, or set it up for the exit of 4 or 2. Meanwhile, up ahead, actually, no, up ahead, further back, sorry, we've got James Brown that was alongside Steve Yenich, and now Bill Alt's right behind him as well, so there's a little 3-car battle going on.
And look at the cylinder right there in front of these guys. If these guys can stay together, I wonder if they can catch him.
They got a good chance. Oh, Spidle had another wiggle there as well. He's absolutely trying to get past Yenich.
Yeah, laps are winding down really fast. Look at that. I was pretty close, man. Only 1 caution. I said I didn't expect more than 2 cautions here, honestly.
Yeah, David, cool.
That's just luck.
Yeah, we all get lucky every once in a while.
Yeah.
Broken clock, right, twice a day.
That's it, twice a day.
Unless you're a digital clock, which point you're screwed.
No time.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Sorry. Internet meme.
That reminds me of that lady they had on the news. Ain't nobody got time for that. I don't know
That's
if you ever
exactly
seen
what
that.
it is. That is exactly what it is.
yeah.
It's like a constant internet
That was the best. I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, wait, what?
meme. Yeah, I know. Just like that's the right amount of sass.
Look at Robert Barris.
Yeah, closing in on Patrick Gasol.
And I was going to say, look at Robert Barris, 2.1 seconds ahead at this point.
Yeah, but that being said, he was only 3 seconds ahead earlier, so Stewart is closing, but I don't think he can make it in
4 laps.
Yeah.
Barris has to really miss bad.
Look at this fight between Steve Yenich and Sonya, though. They are getting closer.
Yeah, Yenich is up in the draft now, man.
But that,
oh, dude, you saw that, right?
The commentator curse strikes again. Goes straight to the outside wall. He shouldn't have said anything.
He's pushing that thing hard, though, man. I know the Sonya, if he saw that out of his mirror, he's like, he buys him another lap or two.
Bullet dogs right there.
Look at that, 3 laps to go.
And Spital could not make it past Yanich, and he's fallen back again. He might give it a few more dives, but I think that's going to be the end of it for him.
And meanwhile, look at Steve Yenich. He's back there again, almost right on top of Patrick Gasol. Yeah.
No way. How is he doing that?
Look at him. He's closing in right here again.
That thing is a crumpled beer can, but he's still making it work.
And look, oh, so close to the wall. He is right there trying to take all the air off of that nose, man.
What's he going to do, though? He's got 2 laps to make this work.
Yeah, he's probably going to ride it out a couple more turns, and if he can get that close again, try and sling it in the bottom.
What he does here, he gets right to the outside wall on the exit of 1 and 3. Oh, he goes way too wide there. I think he's going to give up some pace. Yeah, that was probably not the right call in that corner.
Look at James Brown, Bill Alt right behind them. All right, 2 laps to go. Let me jump up here with Barris. He's got some traffic in front of him, but he really doesn't have too much pressure. Although, look at the time difference now.
Yeah, Stewart is gaining. That's because Barris is going to traffic, I think.
Yeah, that kind of slowed him down a little bit. He gets by Mullis. He's got the 2 there of Mike Major in front. Be a white flag this time by. Yes, sir, white flag is out. This race went fast. I thought it was going to be a long race here at Indy.
Yeah, and from near start to finish for Barris. Stewart put absolutely everything he could into it, but I don't think he had enough for it, unfortunately.
Yeah, just
I think what caused it for him, he pitted that 1 lap too late. And that gave Barris the massive undercut he needed to stay ahead. If Stewart got ahead of Barris, he might have had a chance of stopping him, but that 1 lap too late, he just could not chase him down.
Yeah. All right, we're getting ready to come across the line here. He's got he's got no pressure on him. He's behind the 2 Mike Major. Doesn't really have to bother to try to pass him. He's got plenty of time to get across the line. So Robert Barris now again going to take another win here in the Cup Series. So congratulations to Robert Barris on that. Look at how many laps led, dude.
It should be like, 68, 67?
I believe he's got 66 laps led.
Oh, I was wrong.
Oh, dude is like an alien right now.
Well, you still got Steve Yenich and Sonya fighting it out, so we might see a last-second pass, but I don't think Yenich can have anything for it. As they're going around 3, now coming to 4. This is all he's got. He's going to make a really good run. Everything he got. Nah, it's not going to work.
No. Back up to Barris here. All right, man, look at him, dude. 66 laps led, started on the pole. Definitely showed, that he had a car for it. Josh Stewart will take second. Adam Matz, good for him, man, finishing 3rd with a 2nd place start. So really not bad for him at all. Good recovery right there. let's see. Mr. Adam Matz. He came in third.
Yeah, no, I got him.
And from a second place start. Yeah, I'm on his car, so if you want to talk to him, we'll
Yep.
get him down here.
Hey, Adam Matz, that's our boot. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Dude, it's good to see you up here, man. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, hey, you had a second place start, third place finish. You got to tell us, man, how'd the car feel here for you?
It was obviously really good at the first couple laps, and then it get progressively tighter as you went. But for me, I wish it could have been just a little bit faster.
Just a little bit faster, yeah. You had a really good run there for a while. It's like about midway through the race, you kind of lost pace, but then you seem to get it all.
Yeah, yeah. It's in some ways I'm happy. In some ways I'm a little bit disappointed because you mentioned starting second and then finishing third, and I've started second. I've finished second before, so okay. It's tough to beat these guys. These particular guys, Barris and Stewart, almost a couple others are just top 5 every week, and it's just so difficult.
But these guys are definitely consistently fast. But hey, we saw a green flag pit stop throughout this race. Was that something you were expecting, or was that something you were like, oh, we have to do this now?
No, I was happy about that. In fact, the longer runs I was more excited about. If we had a bunch of short runs with a lot of drafting, I felt like I probably would have been in trouble. So actually, I was happy that it went long and green like it did.
Well, it definitely worked out for you, man. Third place, well done.
All right, thank you.
All right, before we let you go, brother, anyone you want to give a shout out to?
No, I don't think so. I'd just give a shout out to the league itself and DRL and the admins for putting on a good show.
Well, no worries, man. You did absolutely great. It's cool.
All right.
Awesome,
Thanks.
man. All right, let's go up to Stewart. Let me see. Do you see him up here anywhere? Yeah, I see him. All right, Mr. Josh Stewart, SR Booth, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, great run, buddy. Started 4th, so you were up in the front there pretty much on the start. Yeah, able to get up there and get a lap led and a second place finish. How'd the car feel out there for you, man? We were heard in the start of the race, it was a little bit tight, and the temperatures were pretty high.
Yeah, it felt like a dump truck. I don't know. It just, before that green flag stop, felt like I could get up to the back of Robert, but I just hit a wall of air. And, I mean, it just stalled you out completely. I knew this place was going to be pretty hard to make passes. You're just going to have to do it, on the restarts and try and get every position you can. Just because you really just had to focus on the track and just hit your marks and try and run away a little bit. The car behind will pick up the draft off of you. It'll help you. It can help you in the straight, but it can mess you up going in the turns too, because you're just carrying so much more speed and slide the front end. And that's what I was mostly doing the whole night. Just kept sliding the front end once I get up to the back of Robert, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that because I haven't been here with this package. I wasn't really sure how much the draft, really mattered. I know we saw a couple of guys seem like as they got on the back of somebody's bumper going in, obviously the speed that both cars picked up, the guy in the back seemed to be the loser, not really being able to turn in and, trying to hang on to that car.
Yeah, you're pretty much better off as long as that guy is running relatively the same speed as you, just to kind of work with him, push him down the backstretch. I was hoping we was going to catch a little bit of traffic. That way I could maybe make up a couple more tenths on Robert there at the end, see if we could have put on a show. But congratulations to Robert. He done good. He didn't make any mistakes. He pitted one lap before me. I thought it was going to help me a little bit, but he added 3 more seconds onto his lead, which I had to make that up, plus the second and a half I had before we went into pits. So I just tried to make all that up right there, and just didn't work out.
Yeah, you made up a lot of time because I think you were about, like you said, 3 something behind, and I think you finished like 1.3 or so. So unfortunately, not enough laps to gain any more time, man. But definitely not a bad run here. Only one caution tonight, man, so that's definitely something to be proud of. Fourth place start, so you had a good car to start off with, man. You got scored for leading the lap. We're going to be off next week, and then we're going to be back in the FLATFOOT series at Daytona, so we'll see how it goes there. But should be a pretty good points night for you.
Yeah, it's a real good night. Just a little disappointed that we couldn't make something else happen. Shouldn't be too upset about a second place finish.
I know, but when you want the win, man, I know exactly what you mean. But anyhow, man, congratulations on it. And before we let you get out of here, anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, shout out to Clocks by Christopher for sponsoring the series. Diehard Racing League for putting on the league. SR Broadcasting for putting on the show, and Apex Button Box for
them lovely button boxes they've been giving out, man. We've seen some of them pictures posted, man. They're amazing. Well, we appreciate it, man. And say what?
Those Apex button boxes. Jason Mullis today has won the Apex button box, so just want to
Oh,
put
really? Awesome, man. That's really good. Well, listen, man, congratulations, dude. I know it ain't the win, but not too bad. Thanks for talking with us, and we'll look for you at Daytona, buddy.
All right, thanks, Paul.
All right.
Thanks, Weena.
All right, that was second place there, Josh Stewart. Let's get caught up with our winner here, Robert Barris, and see what Barris has to say. Grab it, we'll pull him on down. All right, Mr. Winner Chicken Dinner, what's going on, brother? Congratulations on the win.
Appreciate it. That was a blast. Anytime you get to run it in Indianapolis is a blast and an honor, and to have the kind of performance we did today in this iRacing Z01 was just makes it even better. Yeah, it was great. Really no problems at all. So really happy with the performance.
Yeah, it seemed like you were out there, man, in the front. Looked like in the beginning of the race, Adam Matt starting on the outside. Gave you a little bit of pressure there in the beginning. We really didn't think he was actually going to be able to hang on, and he did for quite a few laps, trying to put the pressure on. And then at one point of the race, I think three of you guys kind of separated from the field, and it looked like it was going to be almost like a 1-2-3 type of race. Pretty much through, and then you started pulling that own zip code thing again, man, and pulling away. That's just insane.
Yeah, I was a little surprised actually also that both Adam and Josh hung as close as they did. Just the value of clean air and being able to save the tires was really important. I was really happy to be able to get the pole, that clean air, and just being able to control the whole race was really valuable. But yeah, I don't know, maybe 20 or so laps in, they both kind of started to fall off. I was able to get a little bit of a gap, enough of a gap where I could just kind of run my own deal, but not far enough back that they could react to me pitting, and that one lap opened up a pretty decent gap, probably, I don't know, 4 seconds or so, and that's what it needed. After 10 or so laps, the pace, the tires kind of equalized out, and then it was just a matter of hoping we didn't get disturbed too much by the lap cars, the dirty air coming from them, but had enough of a gap to manage that very well.
Yeah, when we were talking to Josh Stewart just before, he said the same thing. He thought that staying out that one extra lap while you pitted was going to help, but it actually spread you guys out a little bit more. But man, just another stellar performance out there for you. We started at 100, I believe it was 111 degrees on the track, got up to about 113. Guys were saying the car was tight already. When the track started cooling off, could you feel the car getting tighter?
I didn't really notice the car change too much at all during the whole race, even in practice. I think when we started practice, I think it was like 10 or 11 a.m. It was probably about 11 a.m. and I think the track temperature then was about 105 or so, and really, if you really overdrove the entry, then it would just plow tight. if you were behind somebody and you didn't back the corners up enough, it just plowed tight. But once I got into clean air, about halfway through the run, I actually started to kind of get a little bit loose. It was a very comfortable loose, where you could just kind of drive the car with the throttle on exit. And I think that was really probably the difference for me, is just for whatever reason, whatever I was doing today, I was helping me not be so tight.
I'll tell you what, dude, you guys are going to be happy with you because there's no damage on that car, and it's not covered with rubber with like a lot of these cars that we see out there, man. Great run, buddy. 66 laps led for another win here in the series, man. So that's definitely got to make you feel good. I know we're off next week, and then we'll be back at Daytona in the FLATFOOT series. So I guess you'll enjoy that week off, man, and come back and put it back to it again.
Yeah, we're gonna go. I think hang with some of the wife's family over Labor Day holiday, and I gotta take a car and get serviced and get it all cleaned up, and go show that off hopefully. And other than that, yeah, we're gonna enjoy the time off. Good points day for both series, both for the Flatfoot and for the Cup series. So I'd like to have Michigan back last week. I feel like without the things that were going on at the start of the race, that kind of got me distracted a little bit where the car stepped out. It was just like the worst timing for it to happen. If I don't have that damage, I think I'm really confident that would have been top 3, maybe another one. We'd be talking about 4 in a row, not
that's crazy.
Not 3 out of 4. So, but we'll take it. And like I said, another good points day keeps us in good points position.
Yeah.
So we'll just keep stacking these top 3s and wins up for the season.
Nice. All right, man. Listen, you started on the pole. You got 66 laps led. Take it home the checkered, man. So great run. Car's looking great out there, man. You had it dialed in. Anybody you want to say hi to? Anybody you want to thank before we let you go celebrate?
Yeah, we got to thank all the drivers to come out. I think a couple guys came back, had been gone for a little while. So again, thanks for everybody who came out. I think the race overall was pretty good. We only had that one caution early on. You guys at SR Broadcasting for putting this on for everybody and to see who's interested. Clocks by Christopher for again their partnership to help pay for some of the bills it takes to put this on, and also Apex Button Box. I think I think Jason Mullis got a button box today.
That's awesome.
So they'll be getting him set up with that. So also thanks out to them.
That's awesome, man. Them boxes, like I said, I seen the pictures posted of the boxes that were already given out, man. Dude, they are sweet. Anybody that hasn't seen them and or doesn't know anything about them, go check out Apex Button Boxes. I mean, dude, they are really nice, and some of the custom paints and everything are just insane. I seen, I think it was Art Peck's one that he just got that was posted, man. That is really nice. So they're doing a really great job over there, and that's really cool that they came over here to Diehard Racing League, man, and offered these boxes up to some of the guys.
Yeah, definitely. That I saw that one that Art got, and yeah, that's a work of art. So I'm sure Jason will enjoy his as well.
All right, dude. Congratulations again, man, on the win. Started on the pole, 66 laps led. Take that sucker in with no dents, no damage, no rubber. So go celebrate, man. Have yourself a good time, and then we'll see you at Daytona.
Take it easy. Appreciate it.
All righty. All right, that was your winner there, man. Robert Barris on fire. Man, racking up the wins here in the series, man. 66 laps led, man. Kept that car nice and clean. Seemed like that clean air really did dial him in, and man, he was just able to stay out front. Had a little pressure there for a little while from Adam Matz and Josh Stewart, but ultimately, man, Barris was just able to set sail and get himself another win. We did hear that Jason Mullis got the other Apex button box, and I'm telling you, if you haven't seen him, you got to go check him out. Art Peck, man, the box he just got, I saw pictures of it. It is really cool looking, man. These guys really do a great job. So go check them out. We'll be off next week, and then we will be back at Daytona in the FLATFOOT series. So come join us here. I believe it's September 8th. Take a quick look here, see if I can pull it up. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it's going to be September 8th. So come on out. Same time, 8:20, right here on SR Broadcasting, and check them out at Daytona in the FLATFOOT Series. Been some super exciting finishes, man. Really good race. 70 laps here tonight. Only one caution. These guys do a great job. We had a bunch of guys out here tonight. So hope you enjoyed the race. It was good seeing everybody. Let's run over the results and we'll get out of here. Wingnut had to step off. He had to take care of his dogs. So Wingnut, appreciate you being out here as always. And I'll talk to you during the week because we got a V8 Supercar race that we're trying to get together here. Challenge a bunch of guys from a couple different leagues. So we're getting that set up. So I'll talk to you about that, Wingy, and then we'll be back at Daytona. All right, Robert Barrison, the number 75, takes home the win with 66 laps led. Josh Stewart will take home second. Adam Matz with a good finish, finishes third. Jeff Hollingsworth will finish fourth. Todd Cray in fifth. Jeff Yenish finishes sixth. Brad Spider will take seventh. Seth Schultz with eight. David Camara will finish ninth. Sean Stevens will finish 10th. 11th goes to Ron Hollyfield. Matt Wagner will finish 12th. 13th is Patrick DeSaulnier. Steve Yenish will finish 14th. James Brown will finish 15th. Corey Brown will finish 16th. Bill Alt finishes 17th. Art Peck will finish 18th. Josue Tellez finishes 19th. 20th goes to Mike Major. 21st to Jason Mullis. 22nd to Mark Jenkins. 23rd to Kenneth Sagert. 24th to Cody Franklin. 25th, Rusty Farrell. 26th, Walter Felt. 27th will go to Adam Nowinski. Not really sure what happened to Adam. I don't even know if he even took the grid. But anyhow, here's your winner once again, Robert Barris with 66 laps led from a pole position, scoring them wins here. So stay tuned. Enjoy, everybody. Enjoy your time off. Have a safe week, and we'll be back again. Till then, have fun, everyone.